Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Okay, so my name is Aries. For those who are new, you can check out our Facebook page. Alright, we do provide services, private services, usually for locals. Okay, so today this video will be about the card of the week. There will be one main card and subsequently other cards to evaluate what is happening. Alright, it will be a short reading for each week. Okay. Oh, the first one is for Aries, and your card came out. So it means that this week you are facing your own challenges, but it's what you're supposed to face. It can also mean that currently right now maybe you are engrossed in work and there's not really much going on, and if you are finding work, it'll be a stressful time for you because your current situation right now is to be doing something, which is the career side. Yeah, that's right. Okay, for those who are interested in the industry, right, I have to say that most of you will be in either the fire or the earth. Fire, earth and matter. So usually you'll be in human resources, you'll be in sales, you'll be customer relations. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, you can go and check it out. Just Google it, you'll find it. Okay, so the overall energy I can tell you is that if you're facing a boss problem, especially those that higher ups, directly the one you have to directly report to, you have to take note that it might not be a good time to represent too much of yourself to them. Example, okay, there is a reconstruction in the company, alright, and then you all have to do some of the plannings. Do not speak over your supervisor. You must give them like advice. You must give them, oh, I have a great idea and all that, but do not like speak over your bosses or your higher ups directly above you, especially to say that, oh, I have this better idea and I want to give it to my big boss. Okay, that is the advice I can give you for this week. Other than that, everything should be fine. You have to take note of your health. And what else? I believe that's it. Okay, it's not going to be a tough week for you. It's just going to be a week where you need to be careful when in terms of let's say to maintain the PI relations in work. Okay, so thank you. This is all for Aries, and I'm going to continue on to Taurus. Hi Taurus, how are you? Alright, so let me pick up your main cards first. Let's see how does it look like for you this week. That's two. Well, okay. All about being, I mean, like, not for all, but it's usually for those who are, I'm single and I'm earning my own penny. Okay, that's the meaning. And I wanted to be independent. I want to show something else to the world. I'm doing something, I'm starting something, I'm creating something. This is the vibe very strongly, right? And then also taking care of your health recently. Yeah, this is one of the concerns that you're facing right now. It's like you're thinking, oh, I have to plan long term, a bit long term, maybe usually this week, especially this week. Oh, I should eat better, or I shouldn't eat the junk food and all that. Oh yeah, okay. For those of you who are going to take a jab, I have to tell you that you have to take note whether you will fall sick. Okay, that's what happened to me in my country. But other than that, what is this about? It's more like I am creating something, but I'm unhappy with it. It's like I have something to show, but I feel I'm not finished with it. I'm not finished the thing. But the thing is, it's already done, and you have to, for example, you have to hand up Okay, maybe there's an assignment, maybe it's a project, and then it's already done. You have to hand it up to other people. It's already out of your hands, but yet you still keep on thinking that I can do something else, I can tweak it, I can change it. It's not good enough. You're only going to drown yourself in this way. Okay, particularly for this week. But other than that, the advice is you have to, try to lay back a bit, but it's a bit hard lah. Because can see that you still nevertheless, you still want to push forward, even though the advice is telling you no. I have to step back. I have to keep my silence. I have to wait for the result, especially. Okay, so it's like it can be like a few days. It's just for a few days only. You have to, hold on and try not to rash out. Other than that, I don't see anything else anymore. Okay, maybe for those, because usually I will just move on from here, but I can see that especially for those who are females, it seems like you may be attracting some people of the opposite sex. Okay, it can be friend, it can be even people who you might be interested in, or even your own boyfriend, okay, your lover or something. There is going to be some kind of spark, but this spark can have two consequences. So one of the spark is that you might have argument, have fight, and another is that it might be a fight that can pull the both of you closer together, but you have to take note that it must be considered. That means that you must think over carefully on what you say. Don't shoot up your voice, don't shoot up whatever you want to say in your mind at that time. Okay, particular opposite sex, okay, so this is the advice for you. Alright, so thank you, Taurus. I'm going to move on to the next one, which will be Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Okay, how are you? Fatty butterfly, the zodiacs. Let's see what's in store for you this week. Six of Cups, not bad. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups, but yet we have Eight of Cups over here. Apparently you are thinking about whether it's not about moving on. Usually when Eight of Cups come out, people will be like, oh, you're advancing to something new, or you'll be like, oh, you're leaving something toxic. Okay, that's usually the vibe lah. But what I can hear is right now, especially Phil, is in a state where I do not know what I want. It's like in your head you know what you want, but in your heart you'll be pacing back and forth. It's like, do I take a chance? Should I gamble? Should I not? Should I gamble? Should I not? No, I shouldn't gamble, but yeah, I still want to gamble. Yeah, it's that kind of feeling. Let's see what the cards you have. Let's take one more. This will be the one. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, especially about emotions. Emotions again. And being stuck in where you do not want to be. You see, your main card is small card party. The card that interprets your emotions or your internal struggle, the advice and all that is such a big change. So the advice for you is, especially during this week, try not to do anything. Do not make any decision at all this week. Okay, that's the main thing. Do not be rash. Do not be like it's easier for you to right away make a decision because you feel that it's the right time, and do it, and maybe you might not even regret it afterwards. But I have to tell you, the best advice is this week, do not say anything, do not do anything, and tell them I will not say talk to you lah, I'll update you next week. That's the vibe. Alright, and it's also not the time to vent out to someone. So for example, you have some of few good friends, very good friends, you want to rant, usually you rant things to them, and then you'll be like, oh, today what happened and all that, I saw this and that, and this kind of shit happened at work, or I have problem with friends. No, zip. No, nothing at all. Do not say to anything, just keep it to yourself for this 1 week. Next week we will see how. Okay, that's the advice. It's a very strong vibe because things could go wrong. Okay, right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. Okay, hope that it helps, because I can see that next week will be more important. okay, because it's up all the way until October. Actually until the end of this year also. So especially after September, so October onwards until December, and even January, but more towards until December. Okay, Gemini. So that's all, and now I'm going to move forward to which is the next one, Cancer. Right, hello Cancer, how are you doing? Wow, okay, maybe facing some issues. What kind of issues are you facing? Is everything good? Let me see what's your card for the week. Oh, she's good. Okay, now I understand. If you're entangled in love situations, okay, because earlier on you have the 5 Pentacles, 4 Pentacles, but it's pre-shuffle, and now after shuffling you have the Devil, but your main card out is the 8 of Wands. So it means that you might be a bit too passionate in doing some stuff, especially towards people. So for this, right, you might have an ideal. For example, this is something that I want to do. This is my character, and this person knows me so well. So I wanted to express myself. Hold it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Let's take the last one. Oh, there's 4. Let's see. You might lose someone. Okay, why? It's not now, but it's saying that whatever happens this week, okay, it can be before. So it's over the current weeks, the vibe. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was interrupted earlier. One of my friends barged in. Okay, so continue where I left off. It's about losing someone. Yeah, that's what I can see. It's an issue that can be for about up to 2 months ago. Yeah, it's not forward. Up to 2 months ago, and it's like momentum. So it's something that is like bit by bit. It's a build up. So you have to be careful this week of what you speak to others. You have to be careful of especially the person around you who's actually treating you quite well. Okay, that you have to take note that a lot of times, right, misunderstandings or even things that people mind about each other, they do not speak until they blows up. Okay, so if you have this tendency, yeah, so you will know why. Okay, because it's saying that it's a loss to your life. So you have to take note. If you cherish the people around you, you might not know who they are, but you know them, maybe you'll have certain kinds of conflicts or even quarrels. Yeah, and this will help you in that. You just have to take note until November. Okay, and also saying that a lot of times you do not know how to make decisions. You do not know how to express what you want versus what you can have. Okay, so this is very important because not everything can go our way. Do you get what I mean? It's like I wanted to do A, B, C. So I have this plan for A, and I have this plan for B, this plan for C. But apparently, plan B fails. It means that before you even start the plan B just is gone. So what do? You left A and C, and it becomes the new A and B. And it's a bit impossible for you to think up of plan C, a new plan C, which is why you'll be stuck like, I do not have so much options. No, you must know that you do. It's just that you have to wait. So if the plans in front of you or the path in front of you is not good enough, you just have to wait. Alright, do not make harsh decisions. Do not say things that you do not mean or you might regret for this week. Okay, so this is the advice that I have for you, Cancer. I'm going to move on to the next one, Leo. Okay, hi Leo. How is everyone? Hope you're doing fine. Okay, so I'm going to give you your main card of the week. It's not bad. Mostly about work, I believe, and might even be someone that you have some kind of connections with. It's the same card as Cancer. Okay, but different vibe. Let me see. Oh, it's Knight of Pentacles. Things look good in terms of finance, in terms of opportunities coming in. This week seems very good for you. Maybe some stuff is a bit, a surprise to you. Like for example, you have a conversation with others and then you found something new. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that what I did is so meaningful. It's along the lines like this. Other than that, it's just saying that go ahead and do whatever you're meant to do. In terms, I can see that in terms of success, in terms of career, for this week, everything is smooth for you. And if it does not, I can tell you within this week, you will get the answer that you need. This is very apparent. And also, what else? Nothing much already. Your health looks okay. Your luck is good. Maybe previously, okay. Yeah, maybe the previous few months is not as well, but I can see that this week is quite good for you. Okay, so it's quite short for you, Leo, as everything is going well. Okay, not much advice. Okay, so this is what I have for you, and we'll tune in to next week, right? So the next one will be Virgo. Hello, Virgos. It's your birthday month. Okay, maybe not for all, because some they have it in August. Let's see. What's your card of the week? No, Queen of Wands. It seems like things are stagnant. Okay. Okay, your 4 cards. Whoa. This is too many things going on at once in a week. Okay, that's too many. It's like things feel stagnant. Okay, currently maybe because it's just a week. This reading is for a week, but I can see that it's like for years. Okay, for at least a few years. The issues over your career, your health, your emotional and mentality, stress, your emotions, relationships, and even your ideas. So ideas can be about creativity, but it's not just about that. It's more like I wanted to advance my way. Okay, I'm progressing forward, but yet I'm doing repetitive stuff. You get what I mean? Hey, this is like what I feel also. Okay, because I'm a Virgo, so I do get the meaning on, it doesn't really all, but yet it does, because like it's stagnant. It's like saying that the things are beneath. The thing is still progressing forward, but yet it's like behind the scenes. Yes, behind the scenes. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I wanted to whatever that you're doing right now is a bit not what other can see. You're like hardworking behind. You're trying to move forward for the future. Okay, so this progress is going to take a few months. I can see that even the fastest time frame, whatever they're doing right now. Okay, take note. Right now, okay, as you're watching this video right now, this week, especially for 13 weeks. How long is that? 3 months plus. The next 3 months plus is very important. You just have to keep on trogging on. You have to just keep on plowing through all the obstacles. Okay, if you can control for these few months and still do it behind the scenes, I can tell you, you will see the result of the fruits, especially next year. Okay, by next year, March or April. That's the timing I can see lah. Maybe you feel stuck, especially for these few days this week lah, because it says like 6 days. This is a bit too forward. It's not only about this week. Why there is this advice? Because this is saying about now. Whatever you're doing now, whatever you think now, how you're going to plan forward is going to affect so much in your future years. Okay, this is a very meaningful reading for you, okay, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. And for those of you are having your birthday in this month, happy birthday. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next one, which is Libra. I didn't miss out, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so hello Libra. So your birthday is coming. Okay, but today we're just going to focus on one message. Will you have today? Oh, I haven't even started yet. Can drop out. Oh, okay. Eight of Pentacles. Can it might be a week that you feel like I have nothing else to focus on but my work. It might not even be about your job. So if you are, but some people that invested in games, this will be an investment. Alright. So let's see. What's your other cards? Oh. Okay, fly off a bit far. Give me a moment. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, maybe a bit more focus on the family as well. And you're putting a stop to what you want. I actually wanted to say like business, but maybe more like a venture or even a project. It's something that perhaps you are into art and then you wanted to do something about it. But then you feel like, okay, now it's not the time, or maybe even do it halfway. Okay, I'm going to stop for now because it's this week only. Okay, and then I'm going to continue onwards in future, but I can see that the future will be quite long. Okay, it will be like something that is like dragging and dragging. Yeah. Okay, so but right now the advice is actually just do what you're doing right now. Just focus on your work, or even like if you're invested in the games right now, at this moment when you're looking at this video, just do it. Okay, it's not going to affect much, and we're going to see what other advice you have in next week. Okay, nothing's going to go wrong. Health is okay, emotions okay, luck is so, nothing much going on. Okay, that's it. So that's all for Libra. I'm going to move on to the next one, which is Scorpio. Okay, hi Scorpio babies. Hello. How are you this week? Let's see what's your main card of the week, alright? Okay, there's two. Oh, Ten of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Seems like things are not as smooth in the relationship area. Okay. What else? Oh, this flew out. It's that card, but it wants to come out. Okay. Let me see what other cards you have. Okay, before I... There's so many. Yeah, but it's along that, the category, the title headline. Okay, that's 4. It seems like your passion is wearing you out and you feel motionless. It's like you just want to lay there and do nothing. It's like I have a beautiful coffin in front of me and I'm going to lay inside there and I want nobody to disturb me. Okay? But maybe you wanted some people, okay, maybe people you're interested in, or your people that you love. The particular one person is not even your best friend. This is so obvious. Okay, other than that, you just wanted things seem stable. That's what I can say. But in terms of emotions, it's a bit restless. So even if you are in a happy relationship, I'm not saying all. Okay, I can see quite a few who are in a very unstable relationship. It can also mean that because for this week, right, particularly you are would you say PMS? Doesn't matter whether you are male or female. Okay, we can all have PMS period, and this is what is showing up. So this week, since you're PMSing, you have to stop. Cannot you? I mean, like, we can't stop PMSing, right? Since we are currently in the PMS period. So what can we do? Okay, how about this? So usually, right, people will be advising like, oh, you have to stop yourself, but I can see that you can't stop yourself. So how about this? Example, you're about to volcano out. You'll be like, stopped. I need to do something very, very, very serious and important. Okay, you can just tell the other person, or you can just tell yourself. Go into one corner, smash a vase or something. That's it. Okay, that's what you need to do. Don't lash it out in front of the person this week, but lash it out afterwards. Okay, maybe after the week lah, because I can see that this week is quite a roller coaster for you, you know, in terms of like, I'm unhappy with things, I'm not happy with what is happening, I'm not happy with what you're saying in my face. Okay, it will be this kind of situation. So do take note. Other than that, everything will be fine. And oh yeah, and do be careful that you do not have accidents. Okay, there is a possibility of that. Okay, not for everyone, but take whatever that resonates. Okay, so that's it for Scorpios. I'm gonna move on to the next one, Sagittarius. Hello all the Sagittarians, how are you today? Alright, so let's see what's your card of the week. Okay, let me just shuffle this a bit before we move on to your main card. Actually, it's not. I wanted to use this. Okay, I just wanted to shuffle a bit more. Okay, so let's see what's your main card. Oh, the star. Oh, it's a good week for you. Happy week. You are doing as you please. Okay, you're moving your direction the way you need to be. Seems like emotional wise stable, career wise stable. Nothing is going wrong. Let's see. Okay, maybe something else is wrong. Something like, especially when you need to teach someone, when you need to, if you have subordinates, that is one issue. Okay, if you are in a position where, you know, even among your friends, you are the one who gives them advice to teach them things, this is a time where you will feel like a vomiting blood, like that. Okay, this will be the time. But other than that, you'll get better. Oh, this has been for some time already. This situation, especially in this 1 month, it's gonna get better. Okay, maybe for the previous months it's not as well, but from this week onwards, it seems like okay, not for a long time. The next 2 months is gonna get better. You'll be thinking that, oh, what I want is a bit far-fetched. I'm gonna wait a long time. Have patience, man. Have patience. It's gonna come. Okay, if you are in studies, you're still studying, good luck. Okay, if you are going to have your exam soon, it's been so long since I've studied, so I don't remember for the different, you know, the schools when's the exam. But I can say that if you're not going to, if you previously didn't start your reading, previously you didn't start your studies, I can tell you that the last minute, the chances of you doing last minute reading is going to help, but not much. Yeah, you know, you're not going to, like, okay, maybe your studying standard is a C, you're not going to jump to A. That's the reality. So if it's like this, might as well, okay, do your best, but do not stress over it. That's the thing. Okay, what else? Because for Sagittarius, right, most of you have the ability to handle stress within yourself very well. You are often the ones, even though some of you is very hot-tempered, but apparently you are one of the person in your group, like your friends, your group. You are the one to try to make everything smooth. Like, oh, we are friends, you know, we should joke. This shouldn't be an issue. Stop it. It's a joke, you know, we shouldn't fight over this. Okay, so you are in a sense like 和事佬. To Chinese we say that 和事佬. We are people who know try to negotiate, try to what's that? It's not even deploy. Is it deploy? Apply, yes, apply diplomacy. You are diplomats. true to the core. Okay, so this is what I have for you. It's going to be a restful week. Okay, it's good. Oh yes, it's like even though you have a lot of things going around, you need to rest for this week. No wonder, so that you can be better. It's like you need to save up energy. You cannot be like, you know, like a gun, like do, and then I wanted to finish my stuff, so I don't have to go on. No, this week save up your bullets. You're gonna need it. That's what it means. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Sagittarius, and I hope that helps. Okay, tune into next week and see what other advice you need. Okay, so the next one will be after Sagittarius. It will be Capricorn. Capricorn, hello, how are you, workaholics? Maybe not all, but usually. This is stereotyping. Oh, it's good. Okay, maybe a bit more family orientated currently. Although you do not do much, but you're still doing. It's like, okay, I'm doing 100%. Usually I wanted to be able to do 150%. Yeah, so maybe this week you will be unable to do 150%, but actually 100% is quite a lot. You have to know that not everyone, you know, can do as good as you in that sense. Okay, so wait a while, let me shuffle a bit before I start with your main card. Okay, let's see, what's your main card? Oh, the Empress. Very what's your other cards? Capricorn. I have to say one thing. If those of you who are in the service line, sales, customer relations, PR, the advice is very clear. You have to make sure that do not be too strict in your work. This is the advice. It seems like there's a few people, or even yourself, you are strangling them or yourself. You get what I mean? Because you know the standard is a bit too high. So the advice for you is that, okay, I'm going to loosen the ropes for this week only. Okay, because I need, you know, I'm going to fight. I'm going to go on with the fight again. Okay, it's not you. Even though if the advice is for you because you're strangling yourself, sad to say, nothing much is going to change lah. Because you will always try to blame yourself within. You'll be saying like, why didn't I do this more? Why didn't this thing go this way? Why is this stupid device not working? It will be this. So for the advice for other people is to save them, give them a bit of breathing space. Maybe you see someone doing something stupid, alright, you just have to keep quiet about it for this week. You take note of it, of course. Okay, you may jot it down in your notebook or something in your black book. In your things I want to complain. Okay, it's like, okay, keep it inside first and wait to see if there's any changes. This is the advice. For your health, for your money and all that, everything is going fine. And one thing, if any of you is having issues with authority, okay, it can be in the work, higher ups, it can be in a family, you know, your dad, your mom, your grandfather, grandmother, uncle, sister and all that. It's trying to say, try not to butt yourself into their business. This is the advice. Other than that, I can see everything's fine. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Capricorns. Hope the best, because I can see that for the next, apparently lah, because it's only for this week, but maybe for the next few years. Let me see. Yeah, it's like you have this especially for those who wanted to create something on their own, even a business, even, you know, I want to create this poster that can lead to something more. Yeah, it's going to say that you have to be patient with yourself, because it's going to work out. Okay, don't worry. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Capricorns. Hope the best. Okay, and afterwards, you know, wait for the next video for next week. So now the next one is Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Hello. How is all my Aquarius babies? You know, I have good friends, especially a good bro. He's an Aquarius. I love him to bits. Yes, I can tell you for sure, even though we try not to stereotype, but people who are very good friends, one of them is the Aquarius signs. Yes, like that. Okay, so let's see what's your main card of the week. fly out. Oh, Knight of Wands. Seems like you're rushing to do a lot of things at once. Maybe not a lot, the particular few things that other people feel is a lot, but to you it's not. Okay, it might be a tougher week for you. Not every one of you is I wouldn't say all Aquarius, because most Aquarius, they have this difficulty to express themselves. They keep it all to themselves. To them it's like, okay, I wanted to help this person, okay, this is my good friend, I want to do this and that for him or her, but yet I do not dare to say out. I do not dare to make other worries about me. It means that you want to do everything on your own. But right now I can say, especially from this period, this week, do not it's not do not say, do not do, how to say, it's more like can I do it without offending anyone? Can I do it without worrying anyone? I have to say no. So if that's the answer, it's best perhaps to stop your actions, okay? Wait for a better opportunity before you give yourself to others. This is the advice. Okay, I can see that maybe people are talking behind our backs. Maybe you said something too straightforward in their face, and then they will be like, well, who are you to tell me off? It will be this kind of attitude when you just meant well. Okay, so I can tell you is that this week, just keep your goodwill aside. Okay, wait for a better chance. Not now, you will have the chance. Okay, and have a good week. Alright, okay, so this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm going to move on to the next one. You can wait for the next week video, okay, for your card of the week again. So the next one will be Pisces. Hello, Pisces. How is everyone? Okay, let's see what's your card of the week. Oh, Empress. Okay. Who else has that? Capricorn. Huh. Wow. Wow. Seems good. I just wanted to take one, but apparently two came out. Seems like most of you either is in love with yourself or in a very loving relationship. So when I say in love with yourself, it doesn't mean in a bad way. It means that you truly found a way to love yourself right. That is very important, because we thought that, oh, loving yourself is so selfish. No. Do you know that how many people, especially Pisces, right, they stab themselves, they kill themselves, they hurt themselves over other people. So this is a good week. This is good news for so many of you, where you learn to be able to love yourself so that other people can come in and understand you. Okay, this is not for all, but for okay, so yeah, the video cut off. Okay, so this is not for all, but it's advice for those who are might be pregnant. If you're not, you have to take note, because you do not want anything to happen accidentally. Alright, but for those who are already parents, already mothers especially, I have good news for you. It's saying that things are approaching the way, things are doing fine, especially for this week. Okay, you are nurturing enough, you are helpful enough, you are inviting all these good vibes into your life right now. Okay, this is very nice. This is like it's like a lullaby. Yes, it's like a lullaby. Singing to your children and all that. Other than that, not much advice anymore. It's just saying that maintain the things as it is. Okay, even though some of you might say that, but I'm facing hardships, I can tell you, right now might not seem the happiest of all times that you have, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay, so I can say that for the most of you, it's going to be good news. It's going to be butterflies and green plains, singing children in the background. Yes, it is kind of vibe. Alright, so this is what I have for you, Pisces, and hope that helps. Okay, and see you next week in your next week reading. Okay, take care, bye bye.